number 6 for the Dust League weekly team versus team. Right now tonight we have Psistorm Gaming versus Nocturnal Gaming. So let's jump right into it, ladies and gentlemen. No, it's that. There we go. Sorry, I beg your pardon while I'm trying to... Usually I have admins for this kind of things. Alright guys, so spawning on Habitation Station is the red Protoss player from Psistorm Gaming. It is PiliPili. And currently with the match point from Nocturnal Gaming, it is the blue Protoss player, MikeRoss. In last game I was running on the breath saying MikeRoss each time, so I'm just going to say Mike and or Ross. MikeRoss was just too much. So, like I was mentioning, guys, this is the Dust League Weekly. It's a best of 7 in an all-kill format, meaning player 1 stays in until they lose for their respective teams. We did see Jig take 2 games off of Psistorm member Penguin and Ruff, then losing to Migraine, who took 2 games off of Nocturnal Gaming. Now Nocturnal Gaming is 3 games to 2 in this best of 7. MikeRoss needs to take out PiliPili to win. PiliPili needs to take out MikeRoss to stay in it and sending it to the match points. We'll see what kind of plays from either player has and see what they can do. PiliPili is a very awesome player, and he was local to me when I was living out in California. I got to hang out with him a couple times, and he was an awesome player. And I really enjoy his play style, so we'll be very excited to see what he decides to do. I know PiliPili was watching the match, so he did see MikeRoss's build with this like Blink Stalker play into immortal plays, and I think PiliPili has the answer to it. As we see 2 adepts coming down from PiliPili, he's not trying to go to the counter or excuse me to the mimic of doing 2 stalkers. He's doing adepts, and so I'll be extremely excited to see what he decides to do with those 2 adepts. Stargate going down from PiliPili, and here we go. This is a different build, like I've seen before, than MikeRoss. The first game we saw Migraine and MikeRoss basically mimic each other. This time PiliPili is going 100% different. He's going early adepts, and then he's going to throw it into a Stargate. Now if he could focus this down and gets, oh, how amazing. He was able to blink out the stalkers. Pilot Overcharge goes on, almost gets the 2nd kill, and look at these adepts. They're just going to do so much damage right now. Getting 4 kills off this 5 pro kills. And he just needs a recall. There we go. Oh! Did he save it? He saved it with 1 hit left. Thank you for the overlay updates. Yeah, I'm slow to the draw. But what an amazing, look at that. I mean, at that point, you might as well just sacrifice your mothership core and get a new one, wouldn't you? Just to get the full health back. I don't know. This is why I'm not on this level. Oracle coming out from PiliPili is going to do a lot of damage to this probe line from MikeRoss. MikeRoss's build looks like what he's kind of doing before. He's going to get a Warp Prism out. Going to try to get a lot of stalkers out. The Mothership Core has just enough to drop 1 pylon overcharge, and depends on where he's going to use it on. We'll see. He probably uses it on this back one. There he goes. Does use it on the back one, but you know he's able to get a lot of pro kills off of this. So, you know, got 2, 3, 4 kills. You know, PiliPili has picked up almost 10 worker kills thus far with his adept play earlier with the Mothership Core coming across. But here we go. 4 stalkers coming in from MikeRoss on this War Prism, and it's about to get dropped here. And I don't think PiliPili sees it. There's nothing anywhere to show that it's coming. Oracle's coming in, knows that there's not enough energy to drop a pile of overcharge. Apparently there was. These Oracles are just going to sacrifice, still trying to get as much damage as they can, but here we go. There's a huge 8 stalkers coming down on top of PiliPili's base. And I don't know if he's going to be able to hold it, and we'll see what happens. A Mothership Core is in it, but there's a lot of stalkers into this as well. Mothership Core is going to come, he's going to drop a pile of overcharge on one of these things. Void Ray comes out as well. And to pick off the rest of this, and then he focused down the more person. Well played. It gets dropped from MikeRoss, and PiliPili takes game number 6 in just around 5 minutes. An amazing play from PiliPili. And like I said, he's a super aggressive Protoss player, and I loved how different each build was. And it definitely paid off for him in the beginning, having those 2 adepts and that mothership core, giving the harassment, and then followed it up with the Oracle, giving more harassment on those probe kills. War Prism almost took out PiliPili's army, but he was there with the Stalkers and the Mothership Core and was able to hold off with that extra void. So that was game number 6, ladies and gentlemen, for the Dust League Psistorm Gaming versus Nocturnal. We'll be wrapping it up with game number 7 here. And of course, and as always, we're going to be throwing in some music. So thank you guys for tuning in. Of course, we'll be back in a few moments with the final game.